What's good, guys? Today we are going to be watching the best Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan story ever told. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm actually very interested to see what either narrative is gonna say, because I don't think I've heard this perspective. I might have heard it in like a 15-second segment, but like this is like a deep dive into the game, so it's gonna be kind of interesting. I just want to see where this goes. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you guys like it. Let's get into it, man.
NBA Hall of Famer James Worthy, who played against both Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, said, "I'd much rather play against Michael Jordan than Larry Bird. Jordan made you look slow, but Bird made you look stupid. Look, I'm not here to convince you that Larry Bird is better than Michael Jordan. I'll just present to you the facts and let the NBA legends who actually played against both of them tell you what they think."
People always ask me who's the hardest player I've ever had to guard. And there was Michael Jordan, George Gervin, the late great Mike Mitchell. I mean, so many players. I always say Larry Bird, and I say this for the reason because when Michael passed the basketball, he kind of hung on his shorts and he sit off to the side. With Larry, when he passed the basketball is when he became more dangerous. He was either setting a pick, coming off a pick, catching the ball, passing the ball.
Damn, so Larry Bird was really a good team player then, bruh. But was Michael Jordan really just chilling like that off the ball, bruh? Because he was on you're saying on offense, because he was a better defensive player. Let's not get that shit twisted. But I mean, he did play against both of them, so I guess I have to take his word for it, right?
So he was the one you always had to stay attentive to the whole 24 seconds of that offensive play for the Celtics. And
yeah, offensive play.
He was going to get an offensive rebound. He was going to do something to help his team have the best chance of scoring at that point. So I always say as him, he didn't need the basketball to affect the game.
To the untrained eye, Michael Jordan was light years better than Larry Bird simply because his scoring numbers were better. But in actuality, it was much closer than that because Bird affected the game in so many ways.
I saw Larry Bird one night in Phoenix. They were losing big time at the end, and they come out in the third quarter, and Larry did not take a shot, but dominated the game. He had 7 assists in the third quarter.
He didn't take a shot, but he dominated the game. Damn, so this boy really wanted to win. My thing is, okay, can whoever's watching this video, if you kind enough to like watch the video and shit, like the thing that I don't get is people say he was a better team player. He was like, he affected the game, but like, oh, he did get hurt though. And the team was not good. I'm gonna finish my thought though. Like, how come Michael Jordan, being the selfish guy he is, won 6 rings though, bro? Like, deadass, he won 6 rings. And Larry Bird, being the team player, being the offensive guy without scoring points, being everything more dangerous, has how many points? 3 or 4? I don't know. Maybe 3 or 4. I don't know, bro. And how come Magic Johnson has more rings than Larry Bird? Can you put down in the comment section why y'all think that's the case, bro? Because that's one thing that never really like clicked in my head. Like, why is that the case? You know what I'm saying? If you guys understand my question, let me know down below why you think that's the case, man.
And they came back and won the game. He could affect the game without taking a shot. Who else can you say that about to that degree? Nobody. Michael could never do that. Never. Michael had to have the ball.
Here's a 1986 magazine on the NBA. And remember, this is a league with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Charles Barkley, Isaiah Thomas, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, and Dr. J. And in a league with...
Dog, I'm not gonna lie, a league with that many ballers, bro. Like, damn. This is band for band one of the greatest, like, this had to be the golden era, right? This a gotta be the golden era, bro. You got Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Abdul-Jabbar, all playing, and Irving. Sheesh. Hakeem Olajuwon, bro, this is crazy. But I'm not gonna lie though, we do got Stephen Curry, we do got Jokic, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, Jokic, Stephen Curry, LeBron James. That's it. Damn. Who else? Am I missing someone? I don't think I'm missing. Oh, KD, I guess. Yeah, KD. You got KD. So we got like 4, and they got like a whole roster, bro.
All of these all-time great players, everyone agreed that Larry Bird was the best, because in 1984, 1985, and 1986, Larry Bird won MVP back to back to back. And in the 1986 playoffs, Larry Bird finally faced Michael Jordan head to head. And in game 1, Michael dropped a spectacular 49 points. But Larry Bird had an all-around game with 30 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals to lead the Celtics to a victory. By game 2, MJ had a revelation.
And this is game 2 of the best-of-5 first-round action, and the Celtics will try to make it 2 in a row over the Bulls.
We really have to play a complete basketball game. I don't think one man can beat the Boston Celtics.
But he sure did try, because Jordan turned on God mode and broke the record for the most points ever scored in a playoff game.
Lead in the first half of the game against the Celtics Thursday. Jordan trying to fake Bird, can't do it. Hits the jumper.
That's a good shot right there.
Pretty well defensively against Jordan.
I know we started Dennis Johnson out on him, and then we went with Danny Ainge, myself, with then Bill Walton, and we was trying to run him to help all the time, but he had his outside shot going so well that he really didn't need to penetrate that much.
Jordan hits it, 56 for Jordan, and that ties the Chicago Bulls all-time leader. Jordan with 8 on the clock. Jordan ties the game.
Oh, boy.
63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
61, how many?
But it was an incredible
63.
playoff performance. I've never seen it before, and I had never seen it after. That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
But Larry Bird left with the most important statistic of all, the W.
How does someone drop 63 points and lose the freaking game, though, bro? What? Damn, MJ. Shit.
And on the clock. Bird, pick and roll parry. Victory for the Boston Celtics to take a 2-0 lead over Chicago in their best-of-5.
Bro, what the heck? This guy wasn't specific about what Larry Bird did in this game. How on... Oh, second overtime? Shit. How does someone drop 63 and lose, bro? What was Larry Bird doing in this game where I'm like, alright, bro, I gotta respect his game, dog. He won the game, all that. Like, can you guys explain to me what was going on in this game? Like, what happened in this game that made them lose, the Chicago Bulls lose? Because dropping 63, you should not be losing a game. That's actually embarrassing, nigga. It's either your team sucks or something going on, bro. On God.
Michael Jordan didn't beat Larry Bird. You showed Michael Jordan going between his legs one time in the highlights, against Larry Bird. And that was the game he got 63.
That's when he dropped 63 on Bird. Yes.
But if memory serves me correct, they got swept. No, not lost. They got swept. Okay.
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped all in his ass, did we not?
Damn, this is kind of crazy though, bruh. So there was no point of dropping 63, bro. How the freaking hell did them boys freaking get swept? Come on, can someone that's unbiased let me know, bruh. Why on earth are these guys like well, the Chicago Bears? Oh, look at me saying Bears. Well, the Chicago Bulls like ass, bruh. How ass were they? How bad were the Chicago Bulls, bro? Please let me know that shit.
Larry Bird went on to win his 3rd championship that year. And the following year, when Larry faced MJ in the playoffs, it happened again.
Side, Larry Bird against Banks, rubs him around a Perry screen, drives it down the lane, and lays it in with a right hand. Michael Jordan with 30 points in this game, so he was 30 or better in all 3 playoff games. Bird's got 31 in the game and 14 in the 4th quarter.
One thing I'll say about this, like, I'm dead ass. How, like, what Larry Bird taught Michael Jordan in these series, and what the Detroit Pistons taught Michael Jordan is the reason why he has 6, bro. If you're gonna have to fight that hard to make it over that hump, Alright, bro. When I make it over that hump, bro, I'm gonna get 6, dog. I ain't gonna slow down. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm just getting my 6 and going, bro. I think. Tell me if I'm tripping when I say that.
Boston has kept it in good hands in the fourth quarter.
Damn, bro.
Bird,
is he beating?
and that's about it. Final score in Chicago Stadium. The Boston Celtics sweep the Bulls out 105-94. Too much Celtic talent, too much Celtic experience for a Bulls team lacking in both areas.
Yes, Larry Bird in back-to-back years swept Michael Jordan in the playoffs. So if Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, but Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird, then what does that make Larry Bird?
No, but come on, bro. You also gotta keep into consideration how good the Bulls were. That's one thing. The narrator or narrator, whatever you wanna call that word, like, at least give us the context. How good were the Chicago Bulls when they played the Celtics? Someone in the comment section, you guys know how good he was. So let me know now how good. Like, what was the matchup? So the matchups actually, like, was it actually good or no?
Now, to be fair, at that point, Michael Jordan didn't have his best teammate ever, Scottie Pippen, yet. When Scottie Pippen arrived, the battles were closer and more intense. And later in the video, I'll let you see exactly what happened when Larry Bird faced a prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Dang.
Did something so miraculous.
What happened?
Impressive. No other man in the history of basketball can say they've done. But after Bird swept Jordan back-to-back years in the playoffs, that very next year in 1988, Michael Jordan had statistically the best season ever, where he won the scoring title at 35 points per game.
38. It was 37. I might be tripping, but it might have been 37, just as a clarification. Am I tripping?
The MVP, the defensive player of the year, the All-Star Game MVP, and the dunk contest.
That's crazy. That's impressive.
Larry Bird 4 times that year.
4 times? What happened?
This is how it went.
No.
Game 1, tough battle. Bird wins.
Bird won?
Game 2, MJ has a historic 50-point game to win by 10.
So he won?
Game 3, Larry's revenge. After that previous loss, I'm sure Larry Bird had that rematch circled on his calendar, because he ended up with 33,
37,
and blew MJ out by 30 points.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that boy Larry a cold-blooded killer. Yo, he a cold-blooded killer. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Beating that boy MJ by 30. Sheesh, I'm not gonna lie, that crazy.
Game 4, MJ had an impressive performance with 39 points and 8 assists, but Larry Legend had 44 points and 10 rebounds, but most importantly, a win versus Michael Jordan in his statistically best season ever. And though Michael Jordan didn't face Bird again that year in the playoffs, Jordan did face Isaiah Thomas in the Detroit Pistons. And I'll let Isaiah Thomas tell you exactly how he recalls that year and the rest of the 80s.
So Michael Jordan in the 80s, the best year that he had was he was the MVP of the league and the defensive player of the year. I believe that was in 88.
Yes.
We
88.
beat them 4-1. I'm gonna say that again. 4-1. They won one
May I
game.
respond?
And he never beat Larry Bird. He never beat Magic and Kareem. He never won. And all I'm saying is in the 80s, what I remember in the 80s, it was Philadelphia with Dr. J, Magic, Kareem, Bird, Michael Jordan. He was a non-factor.
A non-factor.
Damn, bro. This is the 80s, though. You gotta keep in consideration. This is the 80s, man. You gotta understand the 80s was a different time. That was Larry Bird's league. That was Magic Johnson's league. But you also gotta give Michael Jordan his props. In the 80s, a league that was not his, quote unquote, he did get the MVP, bruh. You feel me though? He got the MVP, but you gotta give him his props.
Is this your GOAT?
Yes, it's my goal. Come on, man.
But after Isaiah Thomas swept MJ, he did go on to beat Larry Bird in 6 games.
Dang.
And many people touted.
That's crazy. The Pistons beat my boy Larry. I had no clue that happened. I did not know that happened. That's crazy.
The Detroit defense for holding Larry Bird to under 20 points per game.
Damn.
But what many don't include in that story is that Larry Bird was noticeably injured with painful bone spurs in both feet.
Damn.
So only because of injuries, for the first time in 5 seasons, Larry Bird would not make the NBA Finals.
He looks tired,
Starting the following year, Larry Bird had season-ending surgery on both feet after playing only 6 games. But sadly, it only got worse, because that following offseason, Larry Bird broke his back and was never the same again. But even as Larry Bird's entire body betrayed him, for some reason, he always played well against Michael Jordan. Almost like he had a personal vendetta against Jordan. And I think I know why. When Michael Jordan was in college, he actually played an exhibition game against Larry Bird. Jordan and a bunch of college players, while preparing for the 1984 Olympics, faced Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA stars. The goal was to toughen the college kids up before they headed to the Olympics. So during pre-game warm-ups, when Jordan chased the loose ball to the other end of the court, Larry Bird picked the ball up. But instead of handing it to Jordan, Bird kicked the ball over Jordan's head to the opposite end of the court. And I guess you could say Michael Jordan took that personally.
Now look at Marcy. Really? Oh, so that's how you're gonna play it. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed.
No, bro, that was not. I watched The Lost Dawns, bro. That was not what happened over here, bro. This was, correct me if I'm wrong, this is when the coach of a team just walked past them in the restaurant, and then they had a game. I remember this clip now. It's not the same situation, but I didn't know about the college story. That's crazy, bro. So they really had a vendetta since that game. Yo, if you guys know about that story, who won that game? Was it the college kids? Why am I even saying that, bro? I know they lost that game. So the NBA guys won the game, right? I'm pretty sure I probably won it.
I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
Michael Jordan dominated that game. A young Michael Jordan actually carried a team full of college players past a prime Larry Bird and a bunch of NBA players.
Wait.
Won the battle.
They won that game? Oh my days. That is crazy, bro. How did they lose? Them boys thought that the college kids were just gonna come on, man. Damn.
But Larry Bird won the war.
What
I think Larry Bird took that loss personally, because Jordan never really got the best of Larry Bird ever again. When Larry Bird finally returned to the court after missing basically an entire season with foot surgery and a back injury, he faced prime Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in a regular season game.
What year was this?
The teams went back and forth.
Bagley against Paxson, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan on Bird. Quick feed into Jim Paxson for the layup. Larry Bird has KO'd the read. Jordan steal. Scottie Pippen ahead to Jordan. Michael for the dunk. Bird against Pippen. Bird working on Pippen one-on-one. Hits the face.
Damn, bro, he's giving Pippen workies. He's giving Pippen work, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that boy Pippen, you better got up, man.
10 seconds to go. It was a tie game.
No.
The Celtics had the ball, and the Bulls put their 2 best defenders, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, both on Larry Bird, because everyone knows who the ball is going to.
Damn,
and then this happened.
Let's see if they wind it all the way down. Inside of 10 seconds. Low. You can't double yet.
Yo, who's on Bird?
Now you can't.
Oh no!
Quickly. First jumper. Good.
Damn.
3.6 seconds left.
Scotty!
Larry Bird gives the Boston Celtics a 2-point lead.
Bro, Scottie Pippen's actually a great defender, by the way. He is a good defender.
Everybody in this building had to know what was going on. Michael came over to help out.
Damn.
3.6 seconds here, 102 to
Bro, what the heck is Bird on? Why the heck is Bird giving this guy work? This is weird. It's weird to see this shit, man. It's actually kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
A game-winning shot while being double-teamed by both Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, two of the best defenders of all time.
Hey, they good defenders, bro.
Somehow the word clutch doesn't even begin to describe the greatness of Larry Bird when the game was on the line. But maybe a quote from NBA Hall of Fame coach, executive, and former player Pat Riley can explain. In an interview, when comparing Larry Bird and Michael Jordan's clutchness, Pat Riley said this iconic quote, "If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save a game, I'd choose Michael Jordan. If I had to choose a player to take a shot to save my life, I'd take Larry Bird." As Larry Bird was on his last legs and Michael Jordan was starting his dynasty in 1991, Larry Bird mustered up enough strength to battle MJ again in one of the last great duels between the two.
Gamble came up with the steal. Here's Bird. Yes. He was met on a switch by Jordan, and there was 69. Chicago 67. Jordan eluding a triple team. Reggie Lewis. Larry Bird.
This battle between two all-time greats came down to the wire. In overtime, it was a tie game with 0.4 seconds on the clock.
The thing is, that boy Larry dude got 11 rebounds. How big was Larry, bro? How tall was Larry? Let me know how tall he was, bro.
And the Chicago Bulls had the ball.
Pippen. Now a look to throw in. 4/10 of a second. And here it is. Jordan with the play. Yes!
Damn! What the fudge?
On its way off. Will not count.
Oh no, no. What happened? What happened?
4/10 of a second. And here it is. Jordan with the play.
Wait, but did he not release quicker?
Of a second.
I can't even see. The ball has to be in the air, right?
Jordan with the play. Yes! On its way off.
Dang, they're not gonna count it?
Mike Matthews said no. Did not beat the clock.
Ooh, he almost had it. After Jordan's possible game winner was waved off, Larry Bird on 4 straight possessions in double overtime.
Bro,
did
what?
this.
It's great to hear all these coaches talk about they're really concerned as Bird hits a little fadeaway. They're really concerned about the minutes building up. They want to be fresh going into the playoffs until the
Overtime number 2.
Bro, he's in the post with it. He's in the post with it. Damn.
Bird. Yes.
Dagger.
Larry Bird hitting it out to go. In the second overtime. Bird with the fake to the foul.
Jeez, bro. I don't know what the heck to do, dog. Why is he giving these guys work like they're not the Chicago Bulls, bro? And wait, 91, who won the ring in 91? Who won the ring in 91, bro?
45 to go in the second overtime. Bird fires. Yes.
Damn, bro.
The crowd couldn't help but chant the name of the greatest player of all time.
shook his head and said, "This guy's too much."
And the tap of Larry. Dee Brown, Pete John backs it off the pitch.
Yo, I have a question, bro. You see how the Chicago Bulls, like, they went on a, like, the record, like, of 63 wins, like no other team has done it since the Golden State Warriors, all that, like how many wins they had. Has Larry Bird ever had that many wins? Oh nah, let me know, bro.
The second overtime, and that will do it.
The Celtics held on to win that game. That year, Michael Jordan won his first championship versus Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Damn, bruh. He won against Magic? Come on, bruh. Don't that make him the GOAT, though? Hold on, bruh. I want to see this. I want to see the narrative behind this game.
Finals, and his dynasty had officially begun.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "There's a new sheriff in town." And we both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
Damn.
Bird retired after that next season, but not before he took the court with Michael Jordan one last time. Except this time, it would be on the same team in what many would call the greatest team ever assembled, the 1992 Dream Team.
And rebounded by Jordan.
Perez may have realized that may be his best opportunity to get an open look in transition.
Magic with the pass that misfired. Jordan with the behind.
Dang.
Here's Bird. Yes.
And you just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot after the great save by Michael Jordan.
Larry, I hate that you're retiring. Thank goodness. I'm glad. I'm tired of seeing your face. You brought a lot of sad memories to me, but I enjoyed you tremendously. I wish you a lot of luck, and I think you had a very wonderful career, even though you probably ruined a lot of my successful games against the Boston Celtics. And I'll see you somewhere along the road, somewhere playing golf.
Even though he dropped 63, we stepped all in his ass, did we not? I rest my case.
Sheesh, bro. Bro, why? Damn, that's very interesting to me. Why you got the better of Mike like that, dog? Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. No, I don't know no more, dog. This shit makes me confused, dog. Ay.